Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Zombified Princess. In this part, we finally go and fight the main villain of the game,
Holy
Ganon.
shit. We've walked
Ganon.
into a Wild Arms dungeon. It's all made of blocks.
I thought we were playing Intelligence Cube.
Well, you don't jump around on blocks in Intelligent Cube, unfortunately.
No, the blocks jump on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, we were talking about Tales of, in between parts, and you know what? It all comes full circle.
It all comes full square.
No,
Oh,
full
it's full
blocks.
square.
And this is the part of the game where they notice that, you haven't used a spinner in a bit.
Oh yeah, we should let you use
Make
that
you use
again.
or something, I guess.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this is also trying to be Ocarina of Time because there's a very similar section in that game climbing the stairs to Ganon. So
Climbing
Yeah.
And Ganon was playing his theme on the organ.
climbing a long set of stairs to the final boss is kind of an impact.
Where are you going?
An impactful.
I realized that I had forgotten forgotten the key that we needed outside.
Wait,
Because
if you fall down the hole, you land outside the castle?
no, you don't. That
No,
was
we
before.
forgot a key we needed out here.
Oh.
But actually, Link jumped down, landed in the laundry chute, and then did a comedic bang, 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 and landed right outside. Yes.
It's a good thing the ventilation shaft was just big enough for him.
Man, there's a lot of dead soldiers here. Zelda should, hire not dead ones.
Yeah.
They should get competent soldiers.
Well, actually, dead soldiers that come back to life would be pretty effective soldiers.
Isn't that, you know what? That should be an evil villain's plan, is to just kill all their military so that they have the same military, but they don't whine about, oh, it hurts when the bad guys stab me. Oh.
Full Metal Alchemist,
Full Metal Alchemist did that? Oh, okay.
more or less.
Alright.
It was basically the ending of Naruto.
You see, but I only watched, the first arc of Naruto, so...
It was dumb, but, the final war is, all the good ninja nations, good in massive air quotes, versus an army of dead people. And it was dumb. I emphasize it was dumb, but they did some cool things with it, like bringing back Zabuza after the whole goddamn series. It was neat seeing Zabuza again.
Who's that guy?
Zabuza was the antagonist of the first little story arc before things actually started to get moving with the exams and stuff. The big ninja guy with the bandage mask and the huge ass sword.
Oh, that was the bad guy in the first arc, where there was
Yeah.
a bridge and stuff. Okay, I remember
Yeah.
that guy, kinda.
Yeah. They bring back Zabuza and his
I had to
apprentice
Google
Haku.
him. I had completely forgotten.
So you see him again after volumes upon volumes of story arcs, and it's pretty charming because Zabuza was memorable, Haku was memorable. They were both pretty cool.
I guess if you
I
want to
remember
go that, if you also want to go that story route as well, I guess there's also Blackest Night.
I don't know that.
Oh, the DC
Event, yeah.
comic.
Oh,
The Green Lantern, was it?
Yeah, basically what happened is Death was just trying to end the world at that point, the universe at that point. So because he's Death, he has control over every character who has ever died.
oh.
So they actually made use of every character who's ever actually died and then been brought back.
Which is, all of them.
Most of them, yes.
Oh,
Really, at this point in time.
but that's why it's funny. Oh, see,
mean,
we
you
even
guys-
got a red one.
I mean, you gotta get fuel for your magic pants.
Yeah, I like having magic pants. And for some reason, turning this light on makes it stop raining.
Stop raining.
Although I do like the attention to detail in an earlier part where you can't light the torches because the torches are wet because it's raining. That's cool. I mean, I suppose they just instantly dry, if you just stop the rain, which I guess doesn't really make sense. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, it does make sense, because in this game... Oh, god damn it.
This is the thing, though. You're lighting up oil, right?
Yeah.
Why would it matter if it's raining?
That's a good question.
Well, oil doesn't give a shit if it rains.
You gotta
Yeah,
go.
'cause
You
there's
gotta go
like
fast,
that-
Ted.
Because there's like that saying, like oil and water don't mix.
Exactly.
Why does it matter if it's raining?
Oil floats to the top of water and ignites on fire, even if it's actually in the water. It's a
Wait,
thing.
so
Ted.
Ted.
I thought that... Okay, you see, I thought I had lit the right one before. And I thought that lighting them in the wrong order was what
No,
caused the rain to happen.
the rain is on a timer.
Okay, well, you know what? It took a moment for me to realize that, and now you can see my hustle. Like, look at how fast I'm rolling here.
Na 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 na.
You did it. The rain comes back on. Closes. Damn it.
Yeah, it starts raining the moment you enter the room. I was like, all right, I got it.
Okay, it's okay. I'll just put one of the owl statues on the thing, and then it'll keep it from closing all the way.
I mean, yeah.
And they do try to make you use all of your items, which is something I appreciate in a last dungeon. You should have to use most of the tools you've had over the course of the entire game.
Yeah, I can agree there.
It's a...
Oh, good. It stays open.
Yeah. I think aside from these outside parts, I do like Hyrule Castle as a final dungeon. For the most part. It also helps that it's actually considerably shorter than most of the other dungeons in the game. Because at this point you're kind of like, okay, let's just beat up Ganon already. So I'm usually I'm A-okay with it not being too terribly long either. Because some of the other final dungeons in other, not necessarily just Zelda, but in some games they want to make it like this super aggravatingly long gauntlet, and it's just like, I'm almost done. I just want to finish now.
Yeah, I'm watching through this. I'm watching through this now, and I'm like, it's a lot less offensive than I remember it being. I think I was just at this point in the game really bitter about the direction that it took overall, and like that kind of influenced my opinion of Hyrule Castle a little bit.
Yeah,
But I'm watching it here, and I'm like, this is an alright dungeon. Like, set aside, it's fine.
not anything special, I would say, but you know, it's all right.
No, it's greatest hits. That's final dungeon.
Our hero,
really
ladies
are.
and gentlemen. Just missing with the grappling hook 3 times in a row.
Like Ganondorf is like, motherfucker. It's like, I want 2 claw shots.
See, Link, how come your game lets you have 2 claw shots?
In any case, there's a double-edged sword there when it comes to a final dungeon that's really long. Is that on the one hand, yeah, I can see it being aggravating if you've been playing a game for a while and aren't really feeling it anymore. On the other hand, like, ooh. On the other hand, it is kind of anticlimactic when the final challenges are kind of short and easy, you know?
That is very true.
Yeah.
I agree. Ow, ow, oh!
You landed
Okay.
on the stairs, though, so, hey.
You live.
Thanks, physics. But yeah, no, it's hard to find a balance, because there are some games, like the first one that comes to my mind is Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, where the game has a final dungeon, and it's annoying, but you finish it, and then the game says, oh wait, no, sorry, that wasn't the final dungeon, this is the final dungeon, and that final dungeon goes on for 20 hours and is awful, and then they ruin all of the
no.
plot points from the first game, and I'm like, ugh, God, I do not like SMT4 Apocalypse at all. I'll go on forever, but I won't.
There
for
are
the
some
sake of-
weird approaches to it that I've seen. Like White Knight Chronicles 2 has like a final single-player story stuff going on that focuses mostly on the single-player party members. But then it has a final dungeon after that, which is made for multiplayer, and is basically this long-ass raid dungeon. So yeah,
Can you even have a final dungeon in an MMO?
it's not.
I
an
mean,
MMO.
there's the... Well, I know, but I'm thinking of, like...
Yeah, there's usually like final story dungeons and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like people say you can't beat an MMO, and you know that's kind of true-ish, but only because the game is designed to be grinded for ages and ages after you beat all the story content. So you can beat it. I mean, no one tells you that you haven't beat that you can't beat Skyrim, even though that there is a story to finish before you spend 200 goddamn hours grinding for crafting materials or something. Okay, so yeah. What was I saying?
Yeah, if anything, an MMO is playing like it's like watching an episodic series, really. You finish a story arc, you didn't finish the series, you just finished an arc.
Yeah.
Well, you finish the story, and then it's just the characters playing golf or something in a sitcom.
Well, no, if it's a good MMO, they'll plant seeds for the next, story arc along the way. Rather than character just sits at home and does nothing until something else happens.
We gotta go for our driving exam.
Yeah, oh,
They
Christ.
just spend 3 years doing nothing but crafting equipment so that they can craft better equipment, and then
Just in case.
also that they can have a slight edge at the beginning of the next expansion when new crafting equipment gets added to the list and everything you just made becomes obsolete within 2 hours of it. Yeah. Happy Zelda stamp.
I got all of them, yeah! Aren't I special?
Why did it stop at 49?
No, it's you collected
get one
It's
49,
49,
and then you get the 50.
the 50th,
Yeah.
Okay.
which technically spoils the end of the game for you, if you manage to get them all before coming here.
Yeah.
Actually,
Camera,
you're
what
right.
the hell
I
are
didn't even
you
think
doing?
about that.
Camera,
I mean,
stop!
to an
Camera!
extent. Are you talking about what's going on with your?
I don't know!
Oh man, that treasure chest was full of noxious gas.
Now to go to Chocobo's garden.
No, it's like
You're referring to Midna's human form.
Yes.
right?
Yeah, they don't show her
Being the
face
spoiler.
before this point.
They don't show her face. Yeah, I mean, you at least still see the silhouette, so I don't think it's
Ted,
that much of a
the camera
spoiler.
knows that you 100%ed the game, so it wanted to teabag the game in Conquest.
Activate hard mode.
I don't own the Ganondorf amiibo.
This is a cool final boss arena.
Yeah, it's not. It is. It definitely is.
It's so brown.
Like the rest of this game.
No, Link is green. Okay. It's a very earthy shade of green, but it is green. Alright, respect the lore. Okay, Link, we are not walking in there dumbfounded, we're rolling with purpose.
Sidestepping.
This is like Alucard backdashes into Dracula's throne.
Son, what are you doing?
Jack is like, what?
I'm practicing my moonwalk. There's this really cool human musical genius called Michael Jackson. You should totally
I
watch his
see.
music
He's going
videos.
through his teenager phase. And he's
It's
300 years old.
symbolic.
No, it's not.
Zelda, weren't you turned into like dust or something, or inside Midna?
You snap back and it's fine. Ugh, my knees.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. He hears something pop as he stands up. Like, oh, fuck.
You know,
It's been a while.
10,000 years in the
hips.
Twilight realm can give you such a crick in the neck.
I've been dying to meet you. Oh yes, you are dying as you meet me. Good job. You're smarter than most of the people who come up here.
Midna, why do you have one fang?
This is the best looking incarnation of Twilight Ganondorf.
Yeah. The Smash ones always looked kind of weird.
The Smash 4 specifically. Holy fuck.
I will. I'm kind of on and off with Twilight Ganondorf. I like the armor. Now that I look at it more, the headpiece is weird.
Yeah,
Like,
the headpiece
I
and
don't
his
like the,
hairstyle
I
is
don't
always
like
weird.
the I don't like the hairstyle. The
I
hairstyle's
have a
definitely
hard time imagining Ganon waking up an hour early in the morning to curl his hair like that.
Yeah. It's a pain in the ass.
If you've ever had to, curl your hair, or if you know someone who ever has done it, it takes hours in order to get it to look right. So imagining him wake up every morning to go to the Hyrule Salon and ask for the usual, because it doesn't stay like that. I should also mention you have to like keep on redoing it. It's probably terrible for his hair. Like Ganondorf, what kind of conditioner are you even using, in order to keep it looking that fresh?
I mean, he's
You
a
know.
Dark Overlord. I'm sure he has minions and time to spare. They
I
probably follow him
wouldn't-
around.
I wouldn't trust the Boblins with my hairstyle if I'm the Lord of Darkness.
Okay, so the big dude doesn't fight for the strongest side. It's more like he doesn't want to fucking deal with Ganondorf's hairstyle anymore. 'Cause he was the one responsible for rolling it up. It's like, man, this is bullshit. I don't want to do it.
This is a weird sequence as well. It's like, is Ganondorf just in Zelda's body?
I think.
That's kind of what's insinuated because he disappears after this.
Yeah,
so
that
he possesses her.
That's weird.
Hey, Zelda, I'm inside you.
No, oh no.
Aw, you were nice to me once.
Wow.
Wow, talk about
mean,
talk about a thousand dagger stare.
Yeah. Like she just looked at her.
Okay, you know what? I'm not personally into the green skin thing, but you know what? I know this guy. His name's Kirk. He'd be into that, you know.
She also kind of looks like what's her name, Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, with the design on her.
Oh, kind of
Of course,
actually.
you know, this boss fight does add one thing of value to the game. We actually get to see Zelda's sword in use for once. I mean, not by
Cool.
Zelda, but
Damn it.